What's up, everyone? It's Kanan.
It's Jessie.
And we're the Geeky Sane Couple, and welcome to a new RWBY theory video. Yep, it's been a while since we've done one of these. But before we get to the meat of the video, just little updates and all that. We've talked about live streams in the last while. Jess got sick with allergies. My mom got sick. For some reason, it's not gotten to me, which is weird because allergies usually hit me like a bus. But she's been coughing a lot. She still has a bit of a cough, so she might have to cough during this video. Seems like whenever Jess gets sick, she takes forever to get over it. But that's one reason why it's still not happened, even though I said it'd be around the end of September maybe. But also work and things like that. I'm off this weekend, so I might go ahead and start getting an outline ready. Because remember, our first live stream, we wanted to do something together, so we want to do the history of Bumblebee. And that's going to take some time to get stuff from the show, pictures from the show and all that, because we don't want to use video clips. We just want to use pictures. So give us some time to do that. Please also remember, we've never done a live stream before, so we got to learn how to set it up. But also, if we, for some reason, don't get it ready in time and we have to do it in October, October 1st is our wedding anniversary. Yeah, it seems like it's crazy that we've already been married for almost a year. Not the first week or the second week, but the third week of October, we plan to go on our anniversary trip. We're going back to Myrtle Beach. And so, yeah, if we don't, we'll try and get it fit in between that and then. But if not, it might be sometime in October, which is going to be weird because that's during my Halloween game-a-thon. So, yeah, we'll try our best to try and do something before the end of September. But if not, it'll be early October. Alright, so you got anything you want to bring up? Okay, she might be a little quiet because of the cough. But haven't had her in a video in a while, and this is the Geeky Sane Couple. This isn't the Kanan show. So alright. So there has been a picture going around from the Justice League and RWBY Part 2 movie, and it's not really a spoiler because it's on the back of the cover. But ever since it's been making rounds, and we finally got a clearer picture of it, because they've been releasing shots from the movie very so slowly, but it does come out next month. We're a little over a month until the movie comes out physically, comes out digitally on the 17th of October, comes out on Halloween, RWBY's birthday, physically. But this picture has been getting a lot of people talking. Now, there was another picture I wished I could find that I wanted to use in this video, but I couldn't find it. It's a picture that someone had posted on Twitter not too long ago of, like, I don't know if it was ever confirmed to be fake or if it was actually a leaked photo. Many were hoping it was already a leaked photo of Volume 10, but let's face it, nothing is fully animated of Volume 10 right now. So many thought it was an early clip from the movie, and it shows Team RWBY in their Atlas outfit still, fighting in Vacuo, fighting in a desert. And so that led a lot of people to believe that maybe this movie, instead of picking up where the first one did, or the first one ended in Volume 7, might actually take place after Volume 9, after Team RWBY has arrived in Vacuo. But, not much really was said until this picture surfaced. And it is this one. So, like I said, the movie is not out yet. We do not know exactly what part of the movie this takes place in, but you would think it's toward the end. It's Team RWBY going back to Remnant, because they went through portals at the end of Part 1 to go back to Remnant as well, just like the Justice League used a portal to go back to their universe. And when they left through that portal, it showed Atlas. This one shows a desert, meaning Team RWBY were in vacuo when they came to the DC universe. Now, from what we saw in the trailer, it looks like it's maybe another simulation created by Kilgore, or something else is going on. And we know that, at least it seems, that the Justice League finds a way to bring Team RWBY to their universe, because you hear them say, we need Team RWBY. And at first it shows them still in their Atlas outfits when they first arrive, and then they turn into these versions of themselves, which are DC superhero-like versions of Team RWBY. And thanks to a Japanese post, we now know officially that yes, Team RWBY becomes older while they're in the DC universe, which makes sense. The Justice League were teens in Remnant, so it only makes sense that Team RWBY would become different in the DC universe, because you know, have to play by that world's rules in a way. So, when I first saw this, I made a joke to Jess, like, wow, what if they somehow find a way to confirm Volume 10's happening through this movie? Now, of course, as I've said in past videos, and I even said today on Twitter to someone, they're not going to announce Volume 10 until at some point after this movie is released. Arnold Murder of Birds is the one that first coined it, and I agree with, like I said, I agreed with him that they have to wait until they get their return on this investment of this movie. They have to make money back from this movie. They're not going to announce the next big project before this movie is even out, or they're not going to announce it before this whole entire project is done. But, you know, I thought it was funny that, yes, this image kind of shows that Team RWBY, when they go back to Remnant, they go to Vacuo. Now, of course, that causes a lot of questions. So far, in no parts of the trailer have we seen John, Ren, and Nora, where they featured pretty heavily in Part 1. It looks like there's none of them in the sequel, and Jean was with Team RWBY when they arrived back from the Ever After to Remnant, so where's Jean? And I mean, there could be several different things. Like, in the trailer, they say we need to find Team RWBY, so maybe the Justice League felt the only ones they needed was Team RWBY. I don't know. Like, we don't know. But, like, what do you think? Like, do you think this is at the end of the film? Do you think that is definitely Vacuo? Because a lot of people have thrown around that it could still be a simulation, but like I said, why would they be in a simulation for Vacuo if they were still in Atlas, you know?
Yeah, I think it probably is Vacuo. Like, I think it probably is the end, like, of them going back through. I mean, why would they be standing there in those outfits when they arrived in the DC universe in their actual outfits? Yeah. Like, it wouldn't make any sense. It's really hard to... It's hard to say, because, I mean...
So, like, unless this is a swerve, would you say this looks like it takes place after Volume 9?
Yeah, because, I mean, they wouldn't have been in Vacuo till the end of it. So...
Well, you know what that means. Blake and Yang are dating by the events of this movie. I want to say definitely yes, because I want some, like, post-Volume 9 content that takes place after the events of Volume 9 to give the fandom a bit of reassurance that Volume 10 is happening. Because let's face it, we've technically have already seen the premiere, part of the premiere episode of Volume 10, which was originally supposed to be the finale of Volume 9. So we at least can say, technically, that some form of Volume 10 has been, concepted, and it's part of the premiere is already at least recorded, because they already recorded the dialogue for it. Even if nothing's green lit, I still think that there's something being worked on in some kind of stage, whether it's writing, whether it's early concept art, whether it's early storyboards. So I think something is in the works. They're just taking their time and waiting. Um, I not only think Volume 10 is happening, I think whatever volumes are planned after Volume 10 will happen. RWBY makes too much money. It's too much of a success to not continue.
Like I said, we pointed out it doesn't make sense for them to make this big deal with Crunchyroll and then not continue.
Yeah,
like
saying that Crunchyroll is the future home of RWBY. Like, why would you say that if it was literally gonna be new on Crunchyroll for one season? You know,
that would draw because one, that's a loss for that. Like if that happened, that's a loss for them, and it's also a huge loss for Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
for all the people
it
that brought them in.
It would cost both money, definitely. So yeah, like I think they're not being 100% honest with us.
We've learned this.
Yeah. But not like nefariously. Like they're not like, they can't just come out and say like they're not going to also, I don't think, announce it on just some random day. They're going to wait until enough eyes are on it, enough people are going to be paying attention for them to announce it. But
we know that they know things that they're going to hide and not tell us until the right time.
Yeah. I mean, come on, they kept Bumblebee a secret for 10 years.
That's my point exactly.
But someone else also pointed out that the leggings on RWBY look like they've been cut off, because in other scenes of her DC outfit, she has like full on, like the full tights leotard thing going on. Here it looks like they've been cut off. She looks like she's wearing cut off shorts.
Well, like the edge looks rolled up. I was looking at that. I don't know.
Also, a little thing about everyone's weapons, because we've not done a video on this since the trailer came out. Neith, Monty's brother, and of course the voice of Ren, said how the scythe that RWBY has is actually the Scarecrow's, and the staff and katana that Blake has in some scenes looks like the weapons for Deathstroke. And when I posted about this picture, someone talked about the cover art, because we finally got a good version of the cover art. Someone said something about what did they do to Weiss's weapon, because she has like literally a gun. She's the Ice Queen. What if that's Mr. Freeze's freeze gun? It's like the weapons that Team RWBY used don't exist in the DC universe, so after things changed, the Justice League is like, oh, here's some of our villains' weapons. Take them.
Take those. Use these.
Turn
these into something of yours.
Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. But yeah, it really seems like it's almost like, why would they allow this picture to be on the back of the cover art? Because it really seems like it'd be a really big spoiler. Like, hey, this takes place after Volume 9. They go to Vacuo. So that tells me that they either want us to know for a reason, or it's a swerve. That's the only thing I can think of. This is either a swerve, or yes, this is them going back home. They're in Vacuo. This takes place after Volume 9. So, Justice League X RWBY may actually be the first bit of Volume 9 content that we get. Because I don't know who it was, but I think it was either someone on RWBY or someone that worked on these movies that said that these movies could have still happened within the show. It's just that doesn't mean that the characters are actually going to talk about the events of it. Like that, they said it doesn't mean you're going to just randomly see them talking about adventures with Wonder Woman. So, I don't know. Part 1 kind of showed that yes, it could have happened, because it happened during the time skip in Volume 7. And, can't really say 100% which way after Volume 9, still during Volume 7, we don't know. But tell us what you think in the comments. As always, guys, this is Kanan.
This is Jessie.
We love y'all very, very much. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.